Yo, FL Studio has done it again. They have given us more updates, and I'm all for it. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Bolo!
Before we get started, if you guys need any equipment for your studio, make sure you guys go ahead and click my link in the description and head over to Zounds.com. Zounds has a whole bunch of stuff on the site, and they have a whole bunch of stuff on the site that requires no credit or background check, meaning all you have to do is order it, they'll ship it to you, and you can make monthly payments. All you have to do is add a credit or debit card up to the account, and you can go ahead and get your stuff just like that. So if you guys need some equipment, make sure you guys go ahead and click my link in the description and head over to Zounds.com and get you some equipment today. Also, you guys know I rock with analog cases because they make the best cases to protect your gear, and they make the most professional stands to protect your gear as well. And they just released a new travel backpack called the Track Pack. The Track Pack Travel Backpack. Wonder if you can say that 3 times in a row. But this is the ultimate musician's backpack to travel with. This is a professional musician's backpack. You can put your MPC Live 2 in there. You can put your Machine Plus, your Roland SP404. You can add in your MIDI controllers as well, and you even have a compartment to add your laptop in there too. And everything stays protected because this bag is heavily insulated with nothing but protection. And to make things even better, they have a whole bunch of compartments to where you can put your cords, your keys, your cell phones, hell, the kitchen sink if you want to put that in there too. So if you're a professional musician that is on the go, make sure you guys go ahead and check out this Track Pack Traveler's Backpack. I'm telling you right now, you will not be disappointed. Go ahead and click my link in the description to Analog Cases and save 10% today. So FL Studio has just released another update. It's in the beta version right now, so it's not technically out yet, but it's out. And of course, they have added some new features that you guys may want to check out if you guys are the FL Studio type of user. Now, they fixed a few things and they added a few things as well, but we all know why a lot of y'all are here. The new chord progression tool, ain't it? That's why y'all here. And they've added a few other things like the spreader and the Kepler EXO. And they just updated FL Studio Mobile as well. So things could get a little dicey. But we're not going to focus on the mobile edition today. We're just going to focus on the regular edition today and check out these key new features inside of the new FL Studio that's going to be coming out very soon. But if you guys do have FL Studio, you can go ahead and try out the beta version right now, I think. If you are an owner of FL Studio, you should be able to try the beta version, I think. So I'm not too sure. But let's go ahead and open it up and let's check out these new features. All right, so we're now in FL Studio, and as you guys can see, we have Kepler pulled up right now. Really dope plugin. It's a Juno remake. Sounds good, has a few good presets in here. Sounds really good, and of course, a lot of people know about the Juno stuff because of the chorus right here, chorus effect. It's crazy. That chorus just gives it that width and just widens things up and just sounds really good. But now they have a new plugin. I'm gonna show you that right now. So most of y'all are familiar with the Kepler plugin, but now they have a Kepler EXO plugin right here that's actually really dope. So let's go ahead and close that out. And then as you guys can see, this is the Kepler EXO. This thing does not have any presets, anything. So when you play it, it sounds like that. But I actually, made some presets for it. So let me go in here. I got a little Bolo. I call it Bolo pad, but it's really a lead. Sounds really good. Sounds really good. And do I have another one in here? Yeah, I made another one. Sounds really good. They don't have any presets in here, but it's actually kind of cool going through and kind of learning how to use this and making your own sounds. So this sounds good. As you guys can hear, it sounds really good. And if you go in here and kind of mess around with stuff, you might come up with something that may be really dope and it'll just be yours. Nobody else won't have it. So check this out. Play around with it, mess around with it, and come up with your own presets. And it's actually very dope. Sounds really good. All right, so the next thing we have up is the stereo spreader. Now, we've had a whole bunch of different plugins that can spread and separate your audio, but this one is actually really dope, okay? It's actually really cool because of this knob right here, the low bypass, okay? The thing I like about this is if you have to spread anything and you want to filter out the low end so it does not get affected by the spreader, you can go ahead and just turn this up. Now, we have a sound right here in the Kepler, and it's just a regular mono sound. As you guys can see on the spreader, it is right down the middle, okay? We turn this on immediately, you can hear that spread, and the more we turn it up, you can hear it, and then we have more of the separation. We can really separate that spread if we wanted to. Now, if I had maybe like a lower end signal that I did not want to get affected by that spread, I could actually turn this low bypass up and it does not affect it. Now, you guys heard when I turned it up that you didn't hear the spread effect as much. The reason why is most of the information that is being spreaded is in a lower signal on this particular plugin. So that's where pretty much the juice of this plugin is right here, and that's what's going to get affected the most. So as you guys can see, it just spreaded that signal. Now, the cool thing about this plugin is if I press mono, everything that I filtered past like the low end part right there. So pretty much right here, everything, because I think I got this right at 239 hertz right here, right? Everything 239 hertz or above is going to be spreaded. However, when I click this mono switch, everything that has 239 hertz and below is going to be collapsed into a mono signal. So now your kicks, your snares, your basses, whatever, is going to be automatically put in a mono signal if you do it like that. That's if you want it that way. Now, if you turn this off, if you have certain elements below that that's in a stereo signal, they will continue to be in a stereo signal. However, if you want to just take all of your mono stuff and collapse it down into a mono signal, all you have to do is just press this and it'll keep those lower frequencies automatically in a mono signal. But if you don't want to keep it that way and you want to keep some stereo elements of your snares, like your claps sometimes might have like that little stereo, wideness in it or whatever, you can go ahead and just turn that off, and then you can just filter out the spread so that way you can just have that higher frequency spread and not affect the lower frequency. But like I said before, if you want to go ahead and collapse all of that information into mono, you can go ahead and just press mono and it'll do it for you. That's actually very dope. So this will be good like if you have like a whole track and you're just mixing like a whole beat and you want to spread just like certain frequencies in the higher end, you can do that. And if you already have some stuff in mono and you want to make sure everything stays in mono, you can just go ahead and press that mono button right here and it'll automatically do it for you. That's dope. So last but not least, we're going to go to what a lot of you guys came to see, and that is the chord progressions. There's already been a few companies that have already had this already, and now FL has it built in inside of their program. So we're going to pull this up, hit Option P, go ahead and pull this up, and then there we go. We have a chord progression already pulled up, and if we play this back, we can actually just play it from right here. Okay, so we have it in C major Ionian. Never really heard that, but sounds pretty cool. But as you guys can see, you could generate chords, and they have a conventional type chords, and then they have a more adventurous chord. So say, for instance, if we want to get a little bit more adventurous, we can go ahead and turn this thing up, and then we press generate, and then we can play it back. Which I don't like that third one right there. I can go and click right here, or I can just press this little random thing and it'll make its own little chord, and it changes it inside of the actual little pattern right here. So once you change it in here, it's going to change it in here as well. So that's actually kind of cool. So if we play it back. Not bad. sounds pretty cool. So you can actually change up those chords like that, but you can actually go down here and right click on these, and then you can demo these. You don't like those, we can switch those up. So I like that one. So I right clicked it to play it, and then I can left click it to add it in here. So let's play that back. All right, sounds pretty cool. It's all right. So we can actually go through, we like that, we can keep it, or we can generate another chord. And then we can play this back. That's a little too wild for me. Let's go ahead and pull this back right here. Let's kind of get it kind of close to the middle, but not. So let's generate that, see what it comes up with. And it might need to come down, maybe. Let's see what they got right here. Let's see what they got. We don't need that one. Let's just add something in here and see how it sounds. All right, sounds pretty cool. We can keep that, and then we can actually go right in here, and then we can, I actually just erased it just now. Let me go and open this back up. Let me hit Option P again. My bad, y'all. That last progression, I actually erased that on accident because I was moving too fast. But let me show you guys a few more things about this, okay? So, of course, if you want to generate, we show how you can generate it. If you guys want to change this, you can right-click on this right here. You can press Edit, and you can select, like, if you want to do like a C major, like a C major Ionin, or you can do like I like to do like a natural minor in here, and then we can go through and we can generate this, and let's see how we can do it. Just generate it and then see what it sounds like. Sounds pretty cool, but you can go through and change all these if you want, like that. See how it sounds. Sounds pretty cool. Now, if you want to go through and go a little bit further, you can go right here to the presets. They have a whole bunch of presets where you can go through, and they have all of these different chord progressions and stuff like that you can add in here. Or you can go in here, go to your rhythm. They have different rhythm links and everything as well in here, so you can set the rhythms and do what you want to do. Then you have a manual on here. You can type in your chord progressions if you want to. So you can type in your chord progressions, or you can learn from your MIDI input if you want to. So if you want to type it in here and you just want to press something like that, it'll actually play that in there, which I just played that in a whole nother key. So you can actually do that as well. So I actually did it on this one right here. Now, also, if you want to do something, you can generate different chords or whatever. You can say, I want my temperature to be pretty hot. You got your diatonic notes and everything on there. You can change it from pop to R&B, jazz, house, metal, all that stuff like that. I'm gonna keep it on R&B style right here, and then you can substitute the probabilities of it. It's a lot of stuff you can do in here, okay? And then you can, keep that in there. And then they have an advanced right here. You got position depth, loop depth, context length, chord repeats. You can kind of turn that up or whatever. 3 notes per chord, all that stuff. So you can set all of this, and then you can go back and you can generate, and then press that. All right. So it sounds pretty cool. Now you can go ahead and just press accept. We like that. Now we can go ahead and just work on it inside of our timeline right here. So we can work on this. And then bam, you just made a chord and you don't even know how to play the piano. So this is actually very cool for a lot of users who might want to come up with some ideas, or for people who don't know how to play like that, or who don't know how to type in notes like that. Because we all know the FL Studio is the best program to type in notes, but some people are just not there yet. And you might just want to have an idea, to come up with something really quick and make some beats with. All right. So what you guys think? All right, seems cool. So if you guys want to go ahead and get FL, if you don't already have it, go ahead and click that link in the description and head over to their website and get FL Studio if you want to get it. So let me know about these new features if you guys are rocking with them or not. And of course, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something from it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. And like I always say, peace out.